Labor's minority government will probably fail to survive a full 4-year term, according to a newly re-elected crossbencher. Family First's Dennis Hood says he doubts if Jay Weatherill can survive, with the numbers also on a knife edge in the upper house.
They may not see eye to eye politically, but these upper house candidates were united in nervous anticipation at the declaration of the Legislative Council vote.
Count 1961, Dennis Hood and Kyan Ma have been elected.
The result gives the Liberals 8 seats to Labor's 7, with 7 crossbenchers, although one of them, former Labor Minister Bernard Finnegan, is expected to back the ALP.
They're going to have to negotiate either with the Liberal Party or with a number of the independents and minor parties.
The 6 crossbenchers continue to hold the balance of power, and Family First have 2 of those votes.
With a minority government in the lower house, it will make passing any bills a tricky proposition. One re-elected member predicting a turbulent term.
I'll be surprised if we run a full 4 years. I expect that we'll see some change during that 4-year period.
Senior Liberals have condemned the election result after the party again lost despite winning the popular vote, but the Electoral Commission is unfazed.
The Constitution is quite clear that the party that forms government has the most seats. It doesn't talk about the majority of vote.
But while there will be a review of the electoral process, it's unlikely to recommend any sweeping changes. Some have called for a wholesale electoral redistribution, but that's not expected to happen.
That is not always practicable.
Live now to political reporter Tom Richardson. And Tom, do you agree that Labor will struggle to survive for a full term?
Well, look, not necessarily. They have managed to cobble together a majority with the help of Jeff Brock, and of course Mike Rann was able to turn a similar majority back in 2002 into now 12 years in power and counting. The key, of course, could rest with Bob Such, who's very sadly fighting a brain tumour, and if he decides not to return to Parliament, a by-election would likely give the Liberals 1 more seat, leaving just Jeff Brock standing between a Weatherill government and a Marshall one. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Tom.